undo the screws are easy.
What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Now we are continuing from last episode, and that is putting the FJ40 back together. So I don't think this needs much introduction. Let's get straight into it.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, what are you drinking?
There we are. We just put the hose on here, the filter, back up there, back to the glass where it picks the water up, then back down there, back to the fuel tank. Put all these in, we got the brakes going and the clutch. Now, wait a minute, and then I'll put the fuel tank in. I've nicked done underneath and I'll put it in. Well, it's hard getting these bloody hose in. Oh, we put all the windows in, yeah. Alan, of course, my brother done most of it.
I get a lot of people in the comments section say that I should do more with the cameraman, which is you, and send it out and go fishing adventures. You game? What do you reckon?
I love fishing, but...
Would you come out with me?
When I can come out, when I'm feeling good.
How old are you, Uncle Steve?
No, I don't know, going for 73.
73 years old, so...
Yeah, young spring chicken.
So yeah, he needs to make sure he's 100% before he still comes out on the boat these days, but we will end up going out very soon.
Get there, we're ready to put the guard on. The right hand guard.
We're actually putting the left hand one on.
Oh, you're going to put the left one on, okay.
So I decided to leave the fenders, the bonnet and the grille to last so we can get everything on the firewall without scratching anything. So everywhere that you see that's metal to metal, in some way made a rubber gasket to stop the rusting process for years to come.
Okay.
Push that rubber in, don't you? Push that rubber in. We've got another package that arrived, or a few packages actually. So we've got brand new seat belts. They're just the kits that you can buy from APVS. So they're just a standard ADR approved seat belt. The genuine FJ40 seat belts are very expensive at the moment. So just to get it on the road, we're going to be using these. And then if some pop up later down in the build or later down the track, we'll go and buy those. But we've got seat belts. We've got some tail lights, we've got brake fluid so we can bleed all the brakes, and all the seals rocked up for the doors so we can put those together. Now a couple of you guys did mention to make sure that you do wax the inside of the doors. Don't worry, we're onto it, guys. We're going to be coating basically all the internals of the doors with this in-coat wax so we can try and protect it as much as we can from rust. We're also putting all the seals on the doors today so we can seal them up. And basically we're ready to go. So I'll jump over and show you guys what Uncle Steve's been doing. So we're just coating the internal doors so we can stick the rubbers on, or the seals. So we're just using the sticker spray, which is just a contact. We're just waiting for it to go sticky, and then we can apply all the rubbers around the doors. Now we've also, we actually forgot a rubber in between the outer panel that makes the hard top and the tub itself. So I'll play that video now, but we did forget that. So whoopsie daisies, you do make mistakes in the build, but we have fixed that. So let's put these rubbers on, close these doors for good. Okay, I'm just putting all the front doors back together, just tightening up all the bolts. I did have to loosen them off because we had to get the window far enough down to put all the new seals in. Premier Auto Paints in Malaga, mate, these guys here have been incredible, and they've been a really good hand towards this build. So for any of you guys that are doing restorations around Perth, I really recommend you guys support Premier Auto Paints. They're really good guys and they'll help you out. So they sell all types of stuff, especially this wax here as well. Now you guys know that are doing up these FJ40s how rare parts can be, and the door cards, seats, things like that are really hard to come by, and if you do stumble across one, they want an arm and a leg for it. So I found these rugged door cards online for $250, which I think look really, really nice. So that's what we went with. That looks nice, Uncle Steve.
Well, I hope it does. It took me fucking 3 hours to clean it properly.
How you going on this side?
Oh. No, I got 3 off, Nick. They're buggered. I've got the proper thing.
I actually found some second-hand hubs. I only really need one. That'll work. So what Uncle Steve's done here, which he's going to do on the other side, is cleaned up all the drums on the inside, make sure that the brakes were good. We've also replaced all the new gaskets, put new bolts. It looks really nice. We'll probably do like a full rebuild on the front knuckles one day, but they still work. This guy had it as a daily for 6 years, so it's not like it's been sitting around. They work, so we're going to leave it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So basically, we've painted the inner hub and the outer drum, so once that goes on, you won't see any of this anyway, so it'll look really nice with the new wheels. So once that's all done, we'll bleed the brakes. Once the brakes are bled, once the brakes are bled,
Yeah, you're like me, I can't get the words out.
oh, we can put the new wheels on. Yep.
That's good, Nick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Brakes are bled. Last thing we've got to do is put the wheels on. This is very exciting.
That looks alright. You're doing a good job, mate.
Not bad. Chichi, mate, we're in business. So I just helped Uncle put the doors on, just to line them up so he can put all the side mirrors on. So they're all on now. He's also put the latches on so they all close beautifully. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this thing. Look at it. Locking hubs and everything's all nice and clean and looking brand new. We've got all brand new wheel nuts as well. Oh, Chish, what a day, mate.
Yeah, what a day, alright.
The last couple of days, I should say, has been pretty crazy, but in under 2 weeks, we have got it from in the paint booth to basically ready to run. So, man, it's been hectic, but we're getting there. We're almost finished. There's only a few more things to do. We're just going to do a few little bits and pieces on the bumper. We basically got to fill it up with all the fluids. We've got to sort out a bit of the wiring. We've got a brand new window coming very soon. And we're chasing down some seats and brackets as well. So the seats that I purchased originally, they're out of a newer FJ40, so the Ute style. And yeah, they just don't fit. So we have to get rid of those and purchase some new seats. But other than that, it's ready to get kicked in the guts and started up. So
A lot of bloody hard work.
oh yeah, but yeah, the results speak for themselves. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit the bonnet back on the car because we were bleeding the brakes. All the brakes are now bled. We're going to sit the bonnet on. We're going to push it outside, and we're just going to have a look and see how nice this thing has turned out. So guys, stick around for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and see this thing started and driving on the road. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.